This sounds perverse, but the connection that you need and deserve, the soul-nourishing, toe-curling connection you need and deserve, is waiting for you. All you need to do is to accept your loneliness and learn from it. That's easy, right? Yuma, and welcome to Connection Espresso. I'm Phil McAuliffe, I'm the loneliness guy, and this is Espresso number 9. This is a mini podcast designed to give your heart, your mind, and your soul a quick connection boost as you, a beautiful gay man experiencing loneliness, go about your day. So let's get into it. Hey YouTube, welcome to this little espresso shot where we're going to be talking about how denying loneliness denies connection. Right, you ready for it? Let's get into it. As with each Connection Espresso, I want to first pay my respects to the elders of the Ngunnawal people, past, present, and emerging, and acknowledge them as the traditional owners of the land upon which this episode was recorded and uploaded. I also want to extend that acknowledgement to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples listening. Secondly, I want to acknowledge you, dear espresso drinker, be you listening on the podcast or a podcast service or watching on YouTube. I want to recognize the courage you have shown in pressing play on this episode, because let's be honest, very few gay men look for content on loneliness unless they recognize that they feel lonely. This is a big step. And I want to say that I see you and I recognize your courage. My friend, you need to stop denying your loneliness. Denying your loneliness denies you of the thing you want and need, authentic connection. This is something that I initially explored or briefly explored in Connection Espresso 7, but I wanted to make this a special designated episode and to explore this a little more. Because saying that denying your loneliness denies you of the thing that you want and need, which is authentic connection, isn't fun. And sitting with your loneliness is likely a pretty unpleasant thing to go through. And I know this because I know it is for me. But how do you know what kind of connection you need if you don't know how you're disconnected from yourself, from those most important to you, and or to your communities? I'd honestly love to know the answer to that question. I'd love to know your answer to that question. What were you hoping to do? Were you hoping to do something, anything, and hope it works? Were you hoping to do something or anything and hope that, it sticks and lands and you feel connected? Has that approach worked for you in the past? Were you hoping that by avoiding something that you'd accidentally stumble upon the answer, or at least distance yourself far from the question? Has it worked? Has it ever worked? Is it working? A few months ago, I watched a concert by Adele at the Griffith Observatory in LA. During the coverage, Adele was being interviewed by Oprah, which is a goal of mine, by the way. And Adele said to her that the album 30 came about because she realized she was lonely. She explored it, she being Adele, explored it, worked with help no less, and then recorded an amazing album that speaks to the human condition. The lesson from that is that the path to connection, the path from connecting to yourself, the path to connecting with those most important to you, and the path to connecting with your community in a real, authentic, genuine, beautiful way starts by passing through the gates of loneliness. Are you ready to walk that path? Are you ready to walk your path towards the soul-nourishing, toe-curling, authentic connection that you need and deserve as a human? Because if you need help, I'm right here. I'm gay and I get lonely too, remember? And I'm here to tell you that starting that path is scary, but it's less scary than sitting with your loneliness. The indecision is absolutely the worst bit. I've been where you are, and I can help you. And I'm right here to help and support you. That's it for this espresso. Be sure to check out all my work and services destigmatizing gay loneliness and promoting authentic connection for gay men globally, for gay men like you, through my website, thelonelinessguy.com. Remember, we're not meant to endure loneliness for long, and you're worthy of receiving the same love and support you freely give others. So please like, comment, and share this episode so it reaches more gay men experiencing loneliness and lets them know, just as you now know, that they're not alone as a gay man experiencing loneliness. If this episode inspired you, made you think, challenged you, or otherwise supported you, please tap the link in the show notes to buy me a coffee. Your financial contribution will go directly to growing the Loneliness Guy and help me reach more gay men. Thank you in advance for your generosity and support. Thank you for joining me for this espresso shot. Until next time, take care of yourself. Don't linger any longer than you need to at the gates of loneliness. Yara, and enjoy your day. Thanks, YouTube.